What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to set up a Qbox server for FiveM in the Big 26. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a ton, helps the channel out a ton, and it's free if you enjoy the video. Alright, so we're going to create a folder on our desktop or wherever you want on your computer, and we're going to call it test server. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up, and we're going to make another folder, and we're going to call it server. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to open up the FiveM artifacts link, and you're going to download the first one. So this will initiate a download, a zip file. So next thing you do is you're just going to open that zip file. Here we go. We have our zip file here. You're going to Control A, and we're just going to drag it all into server. There we go. Next thing we need to do is set up MarianaDB, which this is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is just select the newest one. I like to do the rolling one and hit download, and it will initiate the download for MarianaDB. So that's done. So you just open that up, and you can go ahead and run it, and it will set up the installation. I already have it, so we'll just click change, I guess. I would go ahead and install Heidi. If you guys are first time setting it up or don't have it installed, Heidi is the data visualizer. It helps out a lot. You go through and you can just click everything. It's pretty straightforward. It's very easy. So once you have that set up, next thing you're going to do is you're going to go into your test server here. You're going to scroll all the way down until you find fxserver.exe. You can find it pretty easily by the icon because it's the only one with a icon that isn't this DLL icon. And you're going to run this. I'm going to move it off my screen so I don't show my own IP address. It's going to ask you the pop-up here. Just allow it. And next thing it's going to do, it's going to open Chrome or whatever launcher for you. You want to just click link account, or if you don't have it linked, or if you make sure you logged into the CFX forum, it's going to ask me this stuff. Then you set a backup password, your Discord ID. You can just leave that blank. Backup password, I just have it saved, so just use the same one for each one. Make sure you click that, click register. Don't need to save that. Change me. This will just do test server. It's fairly easy with Qbox now because all you have to click is development type, popular recipe, and just click Qbox. And here's your server path. I prefer to change this to core.base or server.base or something a little bit shorter than the strung out Qbox thing, just so I keep the file path relatively short. Then we just click save, go to recipe deployer, then it's going to run the setup. And the next thing we're going to need is our registration key. So you're going to go back to the link, and this is where you want to go to the portal. So open up the portal link. You're going to create a new key, and we're going to call this demo key because I'm going to delete it after this video. And it's going to create that key, and all you're going to do is click copy. You're going to go back here to here. You're going to paste that in, and then we're also going to click show hide database options. I am a fan of changing this here to something like test server, just the name of the server. So when I go into Heidi here, I'll show you an example. If I boot up Heidi, if it wants to load, maybe. Here we go. There we go. So if I boot her up, you can see I have a lot of different ones here. So I'll have this, I have bandit RP, clean dev, ESX extended. A lot of these other ones that if they were all just named the Qbox with the long string, you wouldn't really know. It'd be hard to know what's what. So I like to name them. So all you have to do is change that if you want. You don't need to add a password, a username, all this stuff, and then click run recipe, and then this will deploy your server. It could take a little bit of time, so just give it its time to boot, and it's pretty much downloading everything from GitHub into the server, into your server path. So if we go back and actually look at it, you can see everything's slowly but surely being downloaded. All right, so it's finally done. So you can go ahead and click next. Then this is your server CFG. Nothing really you need to change here right away. And then just go ahead and click save and run server. You can go ahead and let everything load. It might take a little bit. Another thing that I like to do right after it loads, I like to restart it just to make sure everything's okay and nothing's broken. Everything boots correctly. I mean, I saw everything booted correctly, but looks like everything's loaded, right? Yep. So now we can go ahead and load it and test it out. Close that. Check for blah, 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 blah. Yep, looks like everything's good. Go ahead and wait for FiveM to open. I'm gonna go ahead and this doesn't load. Yeah, let's go ahead and make this so it doesn't load. So go onto your core, server CFG. Just add. Where should we add this? We'll add it right here. Just right here, it's already added. Just set that to true so that doesn't so this doesn't go every time in the console. So you go ahead and just set that to true and it won't show up anymore. I don't know why it's taking forever to load, but I guess it is. But yeah, let me check here one more time. Looks like everything's booting correctly, which is good. And as I was talking about earlier, you can now see if I go into here and I refresh my database, you can see my test server here. So that just makes it a lot easier because now I know that this is for sure this server that I'm trying to get into. And if I connect, I need to restart. There we go. We're loading in. And boom. For some reason, my username is Icy Rabbit. I don't know why it says that, but as you can see, it's loaded correctly. We're booting the server. If I press F8, you can see all the assets are loading. So this is just a local host. If you want to make it not a local host, you'll have to port forward, which I will explain in another tutorial. But finishing up, everything's booting. I think it says my name is Icy Rabbit because streamer mode. Basically, I can create my character. Go ahead and do this real quick. Make sure the database is connected correctly. Boom. Go into Heidi here. We'll refresh it. And we should be able to go to data, bank, or not bank, players. As you can see, here we go. Boom chakalaka, and that is how you set up a FiveM server. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Peace out.